Thank you for joining us today as we take a deeper dive into the people and vehicle AI analytics of Vortex. Vortex is Vivotech's newest line of VSaaS products and provides real-time, all-inclusive video management, analytics, and storage space for our customers. In this presentation, we're going to go over Vortex's powerful AI analytics and how they can help automate your security and expedite investigations with deep search. Video analytics is a technology that processes a digital video signal using a special algorithm to perform security-related functions. This main goal is to automatically recognize events in videos like a person walking behind a store counter, climbing over a fence, or even a car stopped in a no parking zone. Video analytics have been increasingly attracting interest from many different areas over the past few years, and this surge of interest can be attributed to the widespread adoption of deep learning. Deep learning attempts to emulate the functioning of the human brain by employing a combination of data inputs, weights, and biases. These elements work together to accurately classify, recognize, and describe objects within that data. Monitoring and maintaining surveillance systems, especially whenever we're dealing with numerous cameras, can be a formidable task. It becomes burdensome to stay on top of all of the activities, therefore demanding significant manpower. Instead of having a passive device that depends on humans to monitor the cameras and sift their recorded footage with no additional insights, the AI algorithms are going to analyze that footage in real time and identify the occurrence of the rule and send alerts for events that require human attention. It employs sophisticated and comprehensive algorithms to scrutinize recorded streams meticulously, reviewing those images with minimal information loss. Analytics adapts intelligently to meet specific security or business needs with customizable rules. In recent years, the computation improvement of the system on chip, or SoC, has made deep learning models affordable and scalable at the device end. And as a result, network surveillance cameras can now analyze complex scenes in real time and extract people and vehicle characteristics such as color and then categorize each subject 24/7. Vivotech, a leading provider of AI surveillance technology, has taken on the challenge to improve the operation efficiency of video surveillance and then also investigation. Our edge-centric video analytics extracts people and vehicle attributes in real time. This process, purely executed by the camera, brings actionable data to video investigation and then results in the digestion of hours of videos in seconds. Vortex's Video Content Analysis, or VCA, is a deep learning-based real-time video analytics for live event detection. The objects in the scene are detected and their path is tracked. You can receive real-time alerts and notifications for VCA rules that have been created. These attributes are transmitted in the form of metadata to the video platform. During video investigation, the user selects the desired attributes, whether it's searching clothing color for an adult or a child, a male or a female, or even accessories worn by the person. The system simply searches through that metadata without looking into the images. This is a significant improvement in the search speed, reducing the time it takes to search for the desired footage from hours to seconds. Every Vortex camera is equipped with deep learning AI capabilities that enable on-the-edge analytics. This is a pivotal feature of our AI technology. The core of the video analytics occurs at the edge, meaning within the camera itself, rather than relying on the cloud-based server processing. Analyzing video at the camera or the edge level offers numerous advantages. Cameras can autonomously make decisions and trigger actions in real time, leading to reduced response times and heightened accuracy. Our SoC, or system on chip, serves as the camera's brains. Much like the CPU of a computer, it's going to detect people and vehicles and even faces, extracting all relevant features. This metadata is then stored in the cloud for post-search analysis. Moreover, our cameras possess the capability to consistently track moving individuals and vehicles, whether they're walking or pausing or bending over, or even children rolling around on the ground. Our cameras can discern if it's the same individual and continue tracking them within their field of view. Now, let's delve deeper into the robust analytics that our system provides. Vortex VCA is a deep learning-based real-time video analytics for live event detection. The objects, people, or vehicles in the scene are detected and their path is tracked. We have 3 VCA rules: intrusion detection, line crossing detection, and loitering detection that are supported for real-time monitoring. For real-world applications, users can set up intrusion detection to detect and be notified for anomalous people and/or vehicle behaviors that intrude or leave the preset forbidden zones, such as critical infrastructure, construction lots, bank vaults, and more. Loitering detection to detect an individual or a group of people who remain lingering in a surveilled scene for a specific time frame that may cause security issues, like areas that are prone to be sprayed with graffiti. You can create loitering detection rules on vehicles to alert security if a vehicle is parked for an extended amount of time in a no parking zone. And we also have line crossing detection in order to monitor moving objects that cross over a predefined virtual line so that you can be alerted whenever somebody crosses the train tracks or perhaps climbs a fence or whenever a vehicle enters a driveway or even possibly drives down the wrong way down a one-way street. To be notified in real time of the VCA rules, you're going to need to set the rules up first. Setup is relatively simple. Whenever we're logged into the Vortex user portal, we're going to enter the VCA settings page by clicking on devices in the device navigation menu. Now there's 2 ways to get to VCA setup. One is by a shortcut that shows up on the right hand of the screen whenever you hover over the camera. Otherwise, we're just going to click on the camera and navigate to the detection and then video content analysis. Here we could see that there are no VCA rules set up, so we're just going to click on that add button, choose intrusion detection, and click on add. Go ahead and configure our zone. We're going to choose people for this demo and then the condition out to in, and let's go ahead and save that. Now if I need to edit anything, just click on the 3 dots to the right hand side and then we can go ahead and edit our rule. If I need to change the name, click on the 3 dots again, click on Edit Rule Name, and let's call this one Demo. If I need to adjust the schedule, let's go ahead and click on the Custom, and let's change it to where I'm notified on Sundays as well, and click on Save. Now if I want to add more rules, we're just going to click on Add at the top right. This time I want to create a line crossing detection. Click on Apply, and now I'm going to manipulate my line. Let's go ahead and change it to people, and then going a certain direction, out to in. Click on Save. Let's create one more rule. We're going to choose the loitering detection. Go ahead and configure our box. Change it to people, and then we're going to change the time to 30 seconds. Once a VCA detection event is triggered, the Vortex system will always send an event notification to the Vortex message center automatically. In order to view your messages, we're going to go back to the user portal and then go into the message center. If I want to narrow down my results, then all I have to do is click on device. Let's go ahead and remove all of these devices. I just want to choose a couple from our HQ area. So just choose a few, click on select. Let's go ahead and change the event type to intrusion detection, and then change the date and time to about 7 days prior. Go ahead and click on search. And now I'll be able to view all my results. If I want to see the playback of the video, just click on it and then click on playback. And now I can view this event happening. Now, in order to receive event notifications by email or push notifications, we can configure the alarm management in the settings portion of the portal. All we have to do is go into System Settings, and then Alarm Management. To add an alarm, click on Add Alarm at the far right, And then we're going to choose the video content analysis event. So this one we're going to choose intrusion detection and click on next. Now let's select the devices we want to be notified about. Just going to choose HQ and then pick a couple of cameras from this. And then click on next. For this one, we're going to choose send an email. And now in order to add a different recipient, all I have to do is click on select recipient. Otherwise, let's go ahead and add a mobile notification. Again, this is going to go to whatever organization member is listed here. If I want to add more recipients, then I just click on select recipient and add people that are already in the user portal. Let's go ahead and go to next. Choose what schedule, which days I want to receive these notifications. I don't want to be notified after 6:30 until 6 a.m. Click on next. Then we're going to rename our alarm. And then let's go ahead and double check everything. We want intrusion detection to be notified from the specific devices. Send me an email and a mobile notification during these dates and times. And then all we have to do is click on add. Next, if I want to edit my alarm that I just created, all I have to do is hover over and click on the pencil icon. And now let's add a few more different events to be notified about. Click on next. Choose my devices, who I want to notify. And then let's go ahead and change the schedule. I don't want to be notified during the weekend. So go ahead and remove that and then click on next. Check over our summary and then save that. All Vortex cameras, no matter which type you select, are able to perform all of these real-time VCA rules on both people and vehicles. The only difference between essential and premium cameras whenever it comes to VCA rules is the max number you can create per camera. The essential cameras will allow for up to 5 rules to be created, and then the premium line of cameras will accept 10 VCA rules max. Deep Search serves as a post-search function that enables users to efficiently search for objects such as people and vehicles within recorded videos. This functionality is invaluable in scenarios like identifying a thief in a department store, locating a lost child in a station, or searching for a suspect vehicle. With AI capabilities, video content is analyzed in real time, and objects along with their attributes are extracted as metadata in advance. Deep Search eliminates the need for human eyes to manually review recorded videos frame by frame just to find, for instance, a person wearing a red t-shirt and blue jeans. This can reduce your search times from days to mere minutes. A standout feature of Vortex's Deep Search is that the core video analytics occur at the edge, so within the camera itself, rather than relying on cloud-based server processing. Onboard video analytics detect and track objects and then extract their attributes, and then Deep Search utilizes this video analytics metadata to conduct object searches, resulting in dramatically faster search performances compared to your server-based solutions.
Vortex provides 3 types of sophisticated deep searches. We have attribute searches for people and vehicles using gender, clothing colors, and accessories, vehicle type, and even color. Scene searches that are going to search single cameras using line crossing, loitering, or intrusion detection, and that is going to be defined at any time. And then research or re-identification to match the person of interest across different cameras to track their presence throughout all the cameras in the organization. So let's go ahead and take a deeper dive into attribute search. Attribute search is a premium camera search capability that uses people and vehicles as search criteria using multiple attributes such as gender, age group, clothing, or vehicle color or vehicle type. We can quickly use any of those attributes to find the person or the vehicle of interest. So in this example here, you can see that we have selected the premium fisheye camera located at our San Jose office. We selected the date and the times, and for the attributes, we chose a male of any age, and then blue shirt and blue pants, and then 10 results were found. All right, so let's go ahead and do a demo of performing an attribute search from the Vortex user portal. We can perform searches on multiple cameras. We'll choose our date and time.
and choose a male with a blue shirt, and we'll leave everything else unchecked. Click search, and here you can see that Vortex has found over 1,000 results almost instantly. Now, if you recall, we had all of the cameras selected earlier. That means that there's a mix of premium and essential cameras that are selected. But whenever we're performing any kind of attribute search, this is a deep search that's only available for our premium cameras. Therefore, the results are only going to come from premium cameras. Now, with all of our deep searches, you're going to notice the footprint digest. Not only can we see the path of the person or the vehicle, what they took in the camera's field of view, but we can also tell where they started and ended just by looking at the thumbnail. So we're going to follow the tail of the pathway. That's where they started their path to the dot on the other end, and that shows you which direction the person or the vehicle took in the camera's view. All right, continuing on with attribute searches, let's go ahead and clear out the clothing color, and then we're going to perform another search, this time for a red top and blue bottoms. And here you can see that we've narrowed down our results to 47. All right, and then if we want to view playback, just click on the video that we're interested, and then it'll play back in a larger format. And from here, we can archive if we find that video interesting. Okay, we can also perform human attributes searches such as accessories, such as hats and backpacks. So let's go ahead, and we're first going to do a search for backpacks or bags. Play back the results. And then here you can see that the camera picked up this person wearing a backpack at a pretty decent distance away. Let's go ahead and clear out that search, and then we're going to perform a search on people wearing hats. Click on the video in order to play it back. Give it some time to retrieve that video from the camera. And then again, we're going to see that we're able to capture this person wearing a hat on the sidewalk near the street below, even though this camera is installed several stories in the air. We can even search vehicles with specific attributes. We can search by vehicle type, such as car, truck, bus, motorcycle, and bike, and even search vehicles by color as well. So here you can see we ran a search for white trucks, and Vortex quickly returned over 50 results. If we want to search by vehicles, we'll need to select the Vehicles tab under Deep Search, and there we can filter by attributes or appearances. So let's go ahead and search for a white truck. Now let's do a red car. And now let's choose any bus. Remove that color. Again, any kind of attribute search is only performed on premium cameras. Therefore, even though we have all the cameras selected, only the attribute searches are going to be performed on premium cameras. Let's go ahead and do a search for motorcycles. Here you're going to notice that we have a message underneath that the color saying that unfortunately we cannot do colors for motorcycles and bikes. It does not support the color attribute search. Go ahead and do a search for bikes now, and you can see that Vortex does a great job discerning between motorcycles and bicycles. The next kind of search that we're going to go over is scene search. This deep search capability is available for all Vortex cameras. We can have premium and essential cameras. Through our one-of-a-kind scene search, users can search a specific scene using line crossing, loitering, and intrusion detection defined at any time. Scene search can be performed on all Vortex cameras, but is only supported whenever a single camera is selected. No matter the type of camera you select, you can perform scene searches on both people and vehicles. You could choose between line crossing, loitering, and intrusion detection. In order to perform scene search, make sure that you only have one camera that's selected, and then we're going to click on Filter by Rule. You're then going to select the rule type that you're wanting to perform and then define the area to run that rule. For this example, we chose loitering detection and then received 6 results of people loitering in a specific area for more than a specified time of 5 seconds.
Let's go ahead and perform a scene search. We're going to use the Taiwan HQ intersection camera. Click on the filter by rule box and then select line crossing detection. Go ahead and draw our virtual tripwire. Once that's complete, we'll click on Save at the bottom right, and then click on Search. Now it's going to search for any time a vehicle crossed that line. But since this is a premium camera, we can also add on attribute searches. So I can refine my search by adding the type to search. Let's choose car. Now it shows me anytime a car is crossed. Let's go ahead and search trucks. Now I can see anytime a truck crossed that line. I can refine these results even more by searching for a white truck. Here we see results only from whenever a white truck crossed that virtual tripwire. We can perform other rules as well. So let's say that we need to know if somebody parked or idled in a specific area for at least 60 seconds. We could run the loitering rule on vehicles. If we wanted to see if somebody drove into an area where cars are not supposed to be, we could perform the intrusion detection rule. We can also do the same with humans. We can select one premium camera, perform that scene search or filter by rule. We're going to do intrusion detection. Go ahead and adjust the area. Click on search, and then if we want to narrow down our results, we can define by attributes for any of our premium cameras. So let's choose blue shirt. And then if we want to add a backpack or a bag, go ahead and filter that down even more. So now we are down to 7 results. And then we have what we like to call research or re-identification. With this deep search, we can match the person of interest across different cameras to track their presence in the entire surveillance system. Like the attribute search, the research deep search is only available for our premium cameras. So on the top left of the representative snapshot of the person detected in the view, there's going to be a magnifying glass icon if the camera is a premium camera. Essential cameras like this one right here will only show the person and not include that icon. So all we have to do is just click on that person's snapshot of interest, and then research will be performed using that person across the other selected premium cameras on the system. Once we click on that person, you're going to see the POI or person of interest show up at the bottom left underneath research, and then we could see that we have 30 results that track the person of interest within the premium cameras that I had selected. Let me show you a demo of performing this research or re-identifying deep search. These cameras are all installed in one building, and remember, research is only for premium cameras, so we're only going to receive results from premium cameras. Once I find my person of interest, I can go ahead and click on that person's snapshot, and then Vortex automatically performs another search using the attributes of that person of interest and only return the results that closely resemble our person of interest. We had more premium cameras in that same location or building, then research would be able to search those recordings from all the premium cameras selected, and we would be able to see all the places within the building that our person of interest went. Another ability of research is to perform research with the person's face. Whenever the face of the person is good enough to perform video analytics, then the face is going to become a key feature for research. If research with the face is available, you're going to notice that there's a zoomed in thumbnail of the face, and you could toggle back and forth between the full picture of the person or the facial feature. Click on that magnifying glass to perform a research with the facial feature. Then Vortex is going to research or re-identify using that person's facial features. And then the final AI function that I'm going to go over is profile search. This new feature of Vortex allows users to create a profile with a person's facial image and then search that person by the images in the profile. The profile images can be uploaded by a user from the computer, or they can be saved from one of our deep search results. Users can search the person of that profile in the recorded videos immediately whenever the profile is created or later. Once a profile is created, users can search recorded videos by the facial images in that profile. So whenever I find the profile that I want to look, and I'll click on it, We're first going to see the records link of the profile. It's going to search that person of interest of the profile according to the search conditions of the cameras and then what time period. So let's search over a couple of weeks. This is going to be similar to our research function or search by an image in deep search. While in a profile search, the multiple facial image in the profile can be used together for the search. Now, if we click on the three dots underneath the image, there's going to be multiple selections. We have archive the video. If we see that the photo is a good capture of the person's face and that it's a different angle from the existing profile photos, or perhaps that it has a different background than the other profile pics, then we can save that to reference photos so Vortex can use multiple images to search for the person. And if any of the results is a false search result, click on that not this person, and then the system is going to search again based on the input of the false search. Whenever users click on the photo link of a profile, all of the best shots of that person's face within a month are searched and displayed. If we click on the three dots underneath that photo, there's going to be two different choices. We're going to have save to reference and then not this person. Okay, again, save to reference, your users can save the best shot as one of the reference photos in the profile. They can be up to 6 reference face photos that can be added to a profile. If any of the displayed best shots is a false search result, then you can use the not this person, and then the system will search it based on the input of false search again. Now that we've gone over all of the AI capabilities, let's go over how to choose which camera is going to work best for you. Now, there are two lines of cameras. We have the Essential line and the Premium line. The Essential cameras consist of 2 megapixel and 5 megapixel cameras and are what we like to call our entry to AI cameras. Then we have our Premium line of cameras that are going to include 5 megapixels all the way up to our 12 megapixel fisheye cameras. Those are our AI powerhouse cameras. The Vortex Essential camera line can detect and search for both people and vehicles, and you can create real-time alerts for the people and vehicle-based rules, line crossing, loitering, and intrusion detection. While your premium camera line have the same capabilities as the ones that we just went over with the Essential cameras, but if you're wanting to be able to search for your objects by specific attributes like gender, age, clothing, and accessories, or vehicles by colors or types, or if you're wanting to perform profile searches, then the premium line of cameras is the right camera choice for you. Whenever you're selecting a VSaaS provider, there's 3 main factors that people consider: trust, camera choices, and AI technology. Well, VivoTech has over 20 years experience in the security world. We've been manufacturing security cameras and products. Our products are secure as we provide end-to-end data encryption, and all of our Vortex products are NDAA compliant. As for flexibility and diversity, Vortex provides that flexibility by allowing you to choose between your camera types, your licenses to match your needs, and then with so many different cameras to choose from your bullets, domes, turrets, multi-sensors, fisheyes, Vortex provides you with the most camera choices in the VSaaS market. And of course, the state-of-the-art edge AI technology of these products that we just went over. Vortex provides all of these benefits plus more. Now, if you'd like to become a certified reseller for Vortex products, you can attend a virtual or an in-person instructor-led class. There's plenty of classes to choose from and more on the way. To view those classes that are currently available, we're going to go to the Vortex website at vortexcloud.com. We're going to click on training at the top, and then from this page, you can view all of the different dates that are available on the Vortex certification courses. Once you sign up for that course, you're going to attend that certification course. It's going to cover all the new lines of products, the features, and it's going to give you hands-on labs and demonstrations. Once the course has been completed in full, the attendee is going to become a Vortex certified reseller. They'll receive a certificate and also access to our Vortex reseller portal where they can purchase licenses for the products. For more information on this program, please visit vortexcloud.com, click on the Contact Us tab at the top right and fill out the information, and one of our reps is going to contact you directly. Or if you prefer, you can email us. For new inquiries, please email vortex_partner@vivotech.com. Or if you're an existing partner, please email us at trainingna@vivotech.com.
Thank you all for your attention. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.